Well, stats don't tell the whole story, but I will say this: 20 assists makes you a really good offensive team. We passed the ball tonight. I thought one of the best things we did offensively is we pushed the ball the best we pushed it all year long. We got it up the floor, and you know, the fast break points, I guess that's accurate, but even when we didn't get a layup, we moved the ball before they could get set, and you know, we were in attack mode, which moving forward this team needs to do in order to be a much, you know, a better offensive team. Not pleased with giving up 17 offensive rebounds. Obviously, that's the negative stat over there. And you know, again, in my estimation, we should have held them under 50. But you know, it's hard when you're up big sometimes to keep the concentration level, and don't make excuses for them. We've got to learn to do that too, because it bites you. The other thing that it's obvious is you're 11 for 20 from the free throw line. We can't, in a tight game, we can't. It's bitten us twice, and we got tomorrow. I told them they're all shooting 100 free throws. I know that we won't. We're gonna be tired, and there'll be things that we can't do. That's one thing we can do: is stand there on the free throw line and shoot free throws. So we will do that tomorrow.
Do you have to make 100 or just shoot 100?
I like that. We'll make 100. They're going to hate you. And I'm going to tell them.
Don't tell them where you got that. You might be there all day.
Might be there a while. Coach, do you realize, I think we determined this is like the 4th best shooting percentage from the field in school history. How does that register with you, or what does that mean, if anything?
Well, I mean, you know, you're going to have some nights when the ball goes in, and like we talk to them about it all the time. It's the nights when the ball doesn't go in that you got to learn to win anyway. You got to find a way to win anyway. On the nights it goes in, you're going to win by a big margin. On the nights it doesn't go in, you got to be able to squeak it out and win anyway. I mean, I looked down. I was getting ready to get really, really mad at halftime because I had no idea we shot the ball really that well. I mean, it just doesn't register with me. I'm looking and we only got 5 offensive rebounds. And I'm looking at the stat. I go, we only got 5 offensive rebounds. You know, I'm getting ready to go blow them out. And I realized, no, we only had 2 offensive rebounds at halftime. I realized we only missed 5 shots. I'm going, that's 40%. That's pretty good. And Chuck was out on the radio, and I did it again. Chuck's on the radio. He's talking about it. And I said, yeah, you know, we got to get to the offensive glass. We got to be better at it. And I looked down. We got 9 out of 18 missed shots. That's 50%. That's even better. That's pretty good. But again, you know, the defensive rebounding is something that's just inexcusable. You know, and they were at about 40%. I don't know what that works out. It's close to 40%. We got to have teams down in 30s and 20s, and you know, we need to be down in the high 20s to low 30s. That's where you want them to be. And but first half we were giving up penetration, which means rotation. Tay was going to block a shot. His guy was getting in that, and I think they had 2 possessions where they got 3 rebounds, which counted 2 possessions to get 6 offensive rebounds. But having said that, we can't give those up. We just can't give those up.
Does it help to have a game like that? Not, I don't know if relaxing is the right word, but not so much tension, and you know, not the meat grinder kind of game. At this time of year.
Well, I think it's good for their confidence. Yeah. It's good for their offensive confidence. Hey, we step up, make shots. But tonight, you know, we didn't settle for a semi-contest. We had a couple, but that was it. We didn't settle for semi-contested or semi-open jump shots. We drove the ball. We were on the attack. We were more like we always say we would like to play like the Spurs, which is you get a guy running at you and you drive the close out. Then the next guy rotates and you pass it, and that guy gets a guy rotating at him, which is a pretty good shot. But rather than take that one, you drive that close out, and now you get a guy that's got nobody standing close to him, or you get a dump off or a layup, and that. We were better about that tonight, of multiple attacks off the dribble, which got us layups inside, got us open shots, and then we threw the ball inside, and the big guys delivered and got fouled.
You've been talking to this
about how he not playing a whole lot because of the flagrant foul the other night in Houston. He wanted to kind of make amends for that with his play. Did you see that from him coming from the get-go, that he was going to make that conscious effort?
Well, you know, I mean, I had a talk with him today and just said, hey, try to tell you, look, you got to play, man. You got to play. You got to come out, and you got from from the minute you walk in to shoot around today, you got to be focused. You got to be a team leader. They got to look at you and say, Tay's locked in. He did. He played well. And, you know, we got to have that out of him the rest of the way. You know, I don't expect him to get 20 every night, but I expect him to play well every night. And we've got to, you know, he's got to do that. Our best players have got to play to their potential the rest of the way if we're going to, you know, if we're going to keep winning.
You've been trying to get these guys, in terms of fast break, to pass the ball ahead and push the tempo all year. Was there something maybe in that Houston game where it worked a couple times? They got it ahead to Shaq, and it led to a couple layups, or maybe the light went on for them?
Well, we've been trying to work on it. I mean, we've been trying to work on it. We've been doing some drill work that makes us push the ball. And we put 11 seconds on the clock from the time you get it to get down there to get a shot up. We do some things that are trying to, you know, we got to keep doing it. We got to keep doing it without turning it over.
Is it starting to set in for them maybe that, hey, this offensive thing's a little bit easier when you beat the defense down the floor?
You hope it does. You know, you keep telling them, you hope it does. Playing against set defense, playing against our set defense is no fun. You know, I mean, Central Florida in the second half, they were trying as hard as they could to push the ball and run it down our throats because they didn't want to play against the half-court defense because they weren't getting anything.
You look beyond no further than one game, I know, but do you feel better about NCAA tournament at this point, or are you?
I'm talking about Tulane. Nothing else. Nothing else matters.
How about? Well, and obviously they beat you, so what does that do in terms of motivation?
Well, I mean, if you can't, you know, a team came into your home court and beat you on the last second buzzer. If you can't get ready to play against them, you probably got some guys that need some heart monitors, I would think. I mean, I'm not. I want to beat them. I know that. I really want to beat them. Okay, and I think our guys to a man do. But you know, all the rah-rah talking about it, get them back, all that payback, all that. When that ball goes up in the air, you better be ready. You better be ready to be the Bearcats, which is physical, tough, hard playing, never giving in. If we do that, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. But beyond Tulane, I ain't worried about nothing beyond beating Tulane. That's all we're worried about is beating Tulane come Saturday.
That's a tough place to play too.
Yeah, it is. So. And you know, I mean, they're capable at home, and they've had some good wins, and they got 3 guards that can throw it in.
Anything else?
The first half, you've been talking about getting the guys more intense, coming out with a better focus. Was there anything different tonight, or did they just focus? Did they lock in on that?
And we talked about it. We put it up on the board. We talked about it. And don't turn the ball over in the first 10 possessions. Try not to turn it over. Let's get a shot. We'll go rebound if we miss it. And let's push the ball. Let's push the ball. Let's not walk it up in the first 10, which we did. We did, you know, a better job. We got out and ran. And what happens to you too is when the ball goes through the hoop on a layup. I'm a big believer when you get a couple layups, it makes the jump shot easier. And when you know, any old school guy that plays will tell you, like if you're struggling shooting, go get fouled, get to the free throw line and make 2, then you see the ball go through, and then you'll probably make your next jump shot. Same way, you get off the snide and we get some layups, we get some easy shots. Okay, then there's not pressure on that jump shot so much. One guy makes one, less pressure on the next guy to shoot one. So yeah, we made the conscious effort to say, let's push the ball. We got to push the ball tonight. And then the big thing was, look, don't turn it over. Let's not turn it over in the first 10 possessions.
Thanks, Coach.